everybody. My name is Jess, the Tarot Tunist, and I have a timeless pick-a-card just for you. Your next 48 hours. All signs are welcome. Let's get into the pile selection. I have pile number 1, a disposable camera with 17 shots left. Pile number 1. Pile number 2, discussion plasma. Remember Spencer's, and they would have the ball that you could touch and it had like the lightning in it and it was awesome and it would follow your finger? That's what this is. Pile number 2. And lastly, we have string bean. A string holding a bean. With boots. Pile number 3. Go with your gut, and I'll see you at your reading. Toodles! Hello, everyone who chose pile number 1, the disposable camera with 17 shots left. This is your timeless message, the next 24 to 48 hours. All signs are welcome. I am feeling really strong Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Leo, and Scorpio. But all signs are welcome, and I'll dive more into the signs with the tarot. I see that you're going to be enjoying delicious pizza pretty soon, or Italian food. I also get that you might be going to a theme restaurant or a theme park, specifically like a 50s diner or something along that, but it doesn't have to be. But yeah, I just get like a theme restaurant or theme park. I also get that you might be going to a musical, or you might be watching the movie Grease. I also get that you might be listening to 70s music or movies, just music and movies of the past is what I'm seeing. I also get that you're listening to music of your past, meaning versions of high school and maybe in college and things of that nature. Pile number 1, what struck me the most was this next 24 to 48 hours, I see you making some really big decisions and making some big either health decisions, going to a new doctor, or getting really good news about medicine, or whatever the case may be. I get that there's going to be an important medical information that you're going to be a part of. I also get that you're really going to have a good experience if this is a new doctor for you. I get that you're going to feel that this doctor is very intuitive and just listens. You're going to feel very heard, if that was a worry for you. I also get that you're the perfect hype man, pile number 1. You're like Flava Flav, okay? And I see that when you're with your friends and your family, your loved ones, even your coworkers, I see that you pump up the energy. You either sing little songs or you bring the frequency up. And I see within the next 48 hours, you really giving that to yourself. You're really hyping yourself up, along with getting this good news or this good start. I also see that for some of you, very select few of you, you might be finding out that you're pregnant. And trigger warning, and I'm very sorry, I hope I don't offend anyone, but you might be hearing of a miscarriage. Not of you. I get that someone close to you, you might be hearing of that. But whatever the case is, I just want you to know that I'm very sorry, and I'm trying to be as sensitive as possible. So, sending love your way. I also get that you might be redecorating your house or cleaning, putting on music, like finding a good disco playlist even, and just cleaning your house. But on the heavier side, I definitely am seeing that within this 48 hours, along with all this good stuff, I am seeing that there is this sense of like guilt or shame hanging over your shoulder. This could be maybe feeling guilt or shame over past relationships or your behavior or whatever the case may be. And what Spirit, God, the universe wants you to know is this card, it even says like, this is about carrying, like this is more about like relationships or situations, and it says take the love and the lessons, but leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So I am getting that like you are reminiscing of the past in the next 48 hours. And I am seeing that this sense of shame or guilt might be coming up. And with all these great positive changes you're making in yourself, apply that same loving energy when those feelings come up. So it's not to say leave it all behind and don't think about it, girlfriend. It's like, no, like, let's be realistic. Talk to yourself, love yourself, parent yourself when those feelings come up, and honor yourself and know that you made the best decision at the time for yourself. You didn't know better. You have a better understanding now. I also get that some of you might be buying crystals or going to a crystal shop and buying an amethyst. That would be excellent for you right now. Or some type of purple stone. I also get clear quartz would be excellent. I also get that you're going to be getting really restful sleep within the next 48 hours. Like you're just going to have really good quality alone time. That being said, I also see you going out though. Like I said, the theme restaurant or the theme park, I do see you getting out. But the alone time that you do have, I see it being very restorative. I also see that you might be listening to Ariana Grande, or you might be a Kali Uchis fan. And for a select few of you, now you could work in healthcare, you could be a nurse. I do get that you are in a people-centered field, like you help people. And even if you just work at McDonald's, you still help people. You bring a smile to their face. You know what I mean? Like you matter, and what you do matters. And what I'm seeing is that some of you might be thinking of going back to school or leveling up in your career. So that is also there. But I digress. Let's get in with the tarot. Your next 48 hours. You also might be buying a new video game. We have the Three of Swords in the upright. So that is air energy. So that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And the Three of Swords talks about heartbreak. So I do see that within the next 48 hours, we do have, and letting your past go. I'm curious. Let me see how it builds. Eight of Cups. Okay. So I feel like this is either, you're either still with this person, like you're still attached to this person that is like destined to be your past, or you're revisiting a past hurt, like in your heart. And it's telling you to like just shift as much as you can. Don't let yourself stay in that land. It's like interesting. I keep wanting to say like it looks like a graveyard almost, like that she's in. And it's like, this is whatever you're holding on to is hurting you, and it's like heartbreak pain, and it's something that you've already decided to walk away from. And we have the Devil in reverse. So you could be attached to an earth. Oh my God, look at this card. You could be attached to an earth sign or a Capricorn. So I do see that the person you were attached to was very charismatic, and I do see that they have minions. So you could even have children with this person, or not that they're minions, but you know what I mean. I just see that you, there is a heartbreak situation. I feel like it's a past situation. I feel like this isn't going to be like, you're breaking up right now. But I do see that there is this heartbreak situation over a situation that you already emotionally left. And I see that you successfully released it. And you're doing all these wonderful positive things, but it's like, it's just like the monkey on your shoulder. You know what I mean? The next 48 hours, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So yeah, really strong earth energy. So that's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yeah. I'm just going to get one more and then we're going to close it out. Thank you. So it's interesting, pile number one. I see you as this Knight of Pentacles. Here you are on your trusty steed. I get that maybe you just recently got some car work done. I see that like life is doing really good for you. And even though you have this heartache at times, You're ready to take all the positive things that life has given you, and you're in it for the long haul. And I see that you're ready to commit to either new projects and new goals and new ideas. So whether it's going back to medical school, whether it's going back to school, whether it's picking up an instrument, whether it's something to do with your passion, and physical, something like that's going to take real commitment and time. You're ready to do it. And I see that you're ready to take, and whoever you disconnected from, or that this I'm referencing, I see that they're having a lot of misfortune. They are keeping tabs on you. The Page of Swords is always like my spy card, but it doesn't always have to mean that. I'm seeing that you're thinking about this person. They're thinking about you too. I do see that they're talking about you. I don't know if this person is a gossip, but I do see that this person is trying to get information on you, or they're trying to smear your name. They're trying to like get whatever they can. This person, like I said, is what is it? The devil in reverse, right? The devil's like really sticky energy. It's energy that doesn't quite let go. Like it's a trap, right? It's a mental trap. So I see that the person that you're attached to, that you're still in a heartache situation with, they're not in a good place. So you still did the right thing by separating or creating space. Or if you wanted to create space, this is definitely the sign to like that is a good thing. I also see that some of you might be playing Powerball or taking a gamble. And I'm not trying to condone like gambling, but I am seeing luck is on your side. So take that as you will. And that's about it. I hope that helped. Love you. Toodles. Hello, everyone who chose pile number 2, the discussion plasma ball. This message is just for you. Your next 48 hours. All signs are welcome. I'm feeling really strong Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Libra, and Pisces. The answer is yes. I don't know if you're asking a yes or no question or whatever the case may be, but I'm just hearing the word yes. I'm also seeing that you might be seeing the number 1111, 1011, 111. I also get that you are separated from your twin flame connection, or that's like one of the major connections in your life that is like right now impacting you. I also get something to do with cupcakes, a coffee shop, so I get that you might be going and getting a little treat. I also get something to do with M&Ms. Maybe you're having an M&M treat right now. And for a select few of you, well, really honestly, all of you, I'm getting love signs, but for some of you, I do see that you might be going on a coffee shop date or setting up a coffee shop date. And it might be with a person who likes the band Rush or classic rock. Pile number 2, I see the world just opening up for you. Opportunities are coming in hot. The more you sit with yourself, the more you give yourself the space to see what you like and what you think and how you feel, the more you dive deep into yourself, the more opportunities will present itself, you know? Like, for example, if you want to go on a trip to California or Arizona and you, I'm just being super personal right now, and you type in like fun travel destinations and you're going to see all these things, and things you never even thought of are going to pop up and they're going to build. And so I see a lot of like things like that coming in for you, pile number 2. I also see that you might be buying some new lingerie soon. Doesn't have to be lingerie, but I see new underwear, new bras. I also see the month of February being very significant for you. Now, you could be born in February, you could be an Aquarius, or, like I said, so I'm recording this in September 2024. So for a majority of you, February is going to be a really impactful month. But if you're watching this in 2025 or any other time, I would say that in the next 5 months, you're going to, something pretty significant is going to happen. I know that's like broad, right? Like, of course, something big might happen in 5 months, but continue. You get it. I see that you're like the bodega cat, pile number 2. So bodega kitties, they're unbothered. The level of unbothered that a bodega cat is something that we all aspire to be. And that's what I'm getting. I get that you are becoming less reactive, less critical, less whatever, less anxious, whatever it is that you are struggling with, the shadows that we all have. I see that within the next 48 hours, you really realizing just how much you've grown and how unbothered you are by like what's going on around you, like blinders. You also might be seeing horses pretty soon in the next 48 hours. And that's a beautiful thing, pile number 2. I also get that you might be going to a crystal shop or a spiritual store. And I also get that it says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So yes, this could be love. And I do see that some of you, like, now is the time if you want to put yourself out there, or now is the time if opportunity presents itself to take it. But if that's not the case for you, I do see that when it comes to this, when it comes to planning your next big exciting thing in life, whatever it is, whether it's a trip, whether it's a house, whatever it is, I see someone is longing to talk to you. There is somebody holding a rose. There is somebody that has a love message for you, but they are not saying it. They also could be dealing with anxiety. I also get that they could have the letter, I immediately thought of Jim Carrey, so their name could be Jim or maybe the letter J. I'm just seeing that there is somebody who is afraid to talk to you, but looks at you with love in their eyes, and they see that how at peace you are. And I definitely see that they want to be a part of it. And I see that it doesn't matter what weight you are, but I do see that you are looking the best you ever had. And you realize because it's an internal glow. It's nothing. Yes, you can eat better and drink plenty of water and all that good stuff, and you need to do it. But I see that internally, you have shifted your mindset 100%. And you're going to see that within the next 48 hours by things opening up, by you making some big plans, by you getting excited. You're going to find your sense of love all over again with the world. But I do see Cupid coming in. Like I said, this could be a coffee date. I also get that some of you could be having a coffee talk with your twin flame or somebody from the past. I get that like a talk might be on your brain, because the word talk keeps popping up. So for some of you, this could be a past person, but in general, I see you just inviting love from all over the world into your soul. And I see you just, you're a rolling stone, baby. You are just progressing, and I am so proud of you. So let's get into your next 48 hours with the tarot. Pile number 2, your next 48 hours includes the 6 of Cups in the upright. So that is water. So that is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you might be going to your best friend's house. I also see, even if you're not going over anyone's house, I see you really reconnecting with a part of yourself that you kind of forgot was there. And it's a beautiful thing. And some of you actually might be reconnecting with somebody from your past. But let's dive in deeper. We have the 2 of Wands in the reverse. I also get that you might be getting Indian food, or you might be craving Indian takeout. We have the 4 of Swords and the Hanged Cat. Interesting. I just want to get one more card on the 2 of Wands. That wasn't a bad sigh. I'm just curious where this is taking us. The Chariot, 3 of Swords, and you know what? That wasn't a good shuffle from the last reading. I'm just going to do one more. Sorry. I was like, I just want it to be the best message for you. There it goes. 5 of Pentacles. And there we go. Okay, well, that clears it up, actually. So there is somebody that you're not attached to. that is looking at this situation. They could be going through financial hardship, but I also get that they are creeping away from you. Like there is somebody that is really hurt and they're going through a sense of loss and they're scared, but they're walking away. I get that they feel very shut out from your success. And it's interesting because we have the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So I do get that it's like, here is you connected with somebody else, aka your inner child, your inner self. And I see that whoever you're connected with is really missing that. Things did not work out as they anticipated. The Two of Wands talks about plans not coming to fruition and not feeling in control and in power. And I'm like, well, because that doesn't sound like my collective. My collective's lots of good stuff. And I do see that, yeah, whoever you're connected to, things did not work out the way they anticipated. And there is a physical sense of lack, but also an emotional sense of lack. And I do see that right now, pile number 2, if you are connected to somebody in a romantic sense, platonic sense, doesn't matter, whoever this person is, I do see that, again, you have like the bodega kitty, you're resting. I get that you're meant to rest on this situation. You're meant to just not, it's not about forgetting someone. It's not about closing them out in a mean way. You're just being like, you know what? I am going to rest. There was pain at one point. I had to learn lessons, and right now I am in a growth mindset, and I'm just gonna continue more on my path, with or without this person. And I see that things still need to be revealed when it comes to this connection that you are in with whoever it is that I'm talking about. But yeah, I want to get one more card. I don't know why that was so like the dirt. Thank you. We have the Strength in reverse. This also, you could be attached to a Leo as well. Pile 2. Thank you. So whoever you are attached to, now it doesn't have to be another person. This could be an old mindset, and this could be just reminders. But I do get that this is a physical person. This could be your mom. This could be your dad. This could be like anyone, right? You empowered each other. It was toxic, but you guys empowered each other. The shift happened. I see a split happened. And I see that you took the time to really work through some of those pains and those feelings. And I get that this other person didn't. I get that this other person, the situation didn't pan out the way they thought it would. And I see that they're just not feeling empowered as to where you're feeling very empowered. And you're feeling very empowered, and this is confirmation that it was from a good source. And the person that you're attached to is, they're trying to hold on so tightly and nothing is coming through, and they're weakening themselves that way. So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that helped. Until next time. Toodles. Hello, everyone who chose pile number 3, the string bean. This message is just for you. Your next 48 hours. All signs are welcome. I'm feeling really strong Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio. But I'll dive more into the signs with the tarot. It's just a little extra confirmation. I'm getting froyo or water ice or some type of delightful frozen treat. Maybe you're craving some ice cream or a Frosty. And right away, I just got fitting. So I get that you are gonna buy a pair of pants, a dress, a shirt. You, even just like your goals, you are gonna, well, first with the clothes, you're gonna fit into something that you didn't think was gonna fit, and it's gonna fit beautifully. I also see you buying clothes that just make you feel very confident. You could have even recently bought a new purse or some type of, something that just is giving you a boost of like, fuck yeah, I'm a badass. But in general, I see that like you are sticking to the plan beautifully, and things are working out beautifully and coming together beautifully. I also get that some of you guys in the next 48 hours might be going to a spin class, or you might be thinking of doing some type of workout, like a group workout, or you might be working out or walking with a friend. I also get you doing something very relaxing and soothing, like a spa or a botanical garden. And I get that you have been having a lot of serendipitous moments, pile number 3. You might be seeing the number 333 or repeated angel numbers or thinking of a song and then it plays, things of that nature. Just know that you are definitely on the right track, the right path. And I get out of all the piles, you're the one that's like either single, or you, meaning like there's no situationships, there's no like attachments that is really affecting you right now. Like you, it's just you. And I see that you have been very successful in doing that because this is all about confidence, right? You have the goddess Athena. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. And I get that you separated from somebody who was a ball buster, who was a tyrant, who just wanted dominance, not cooperation. Or who wanted just cooperation and dominance. They didn't want to work through it and have the best for everyone. And I get that you've done the work. Yeah, buying the new fit. I see that you're just stepping out and it's a good thing. And I get a situation that's going to be superseding the 48 hours is bubbling up. And it's going to require you to be authentically you. I don't get romance, but I just see that like either someone's going to come to you with a power position or to make an executive decision. And what God, Spirit, the universe wants to tell you is make sure it's coming from authentically you, because it's going to drastically impact you. And it's going to benefit you as long as you keep you in your mind first, you know, the forefront. And it's not like, oh, fuck others, but like, don't put yourself at the bottom of the list. Like I feel like you, pile number 3, you tend to put yourself, like keep yourself lower because that's what you were taught as a kid, and not anymore. You are elevated. I also get that some of you guys might be getting a tattoo, and it might be like a very visible tattoo. I also get that you might be cooking something with beans, or you might be eating something with beans, or something with brown rice. Yeah, I keep getting rewarded. So it's almost like, it's not like a test. It's not going to be a hard test, but it's going to be a test. Like something's bubbling up, a slow burn. There's going to be a situation, and it's going to ask you to put yourself in the authority seat. And it's almost like giving you the blessing of letting you know in advance so you can prepare, and not to get scared, but to hype yourself up because you got this. And I see a lot of like healing. So we have aromatherapy. You could be buying actually essential oils for yourself, which would be excellent. But I get that you're really learning grounding techniques. And in this alone time, you are truly playing with what you like, what clothes you like, you know, what is really cringe, does it even exist? And you are just being your own boss, and you're having fun. And I see that you're going to be rewarded in the long run, as long as you make the decision that you know is right. But I also see in general within the next 48 hours, I just see that you are realizing like you're having a lot of introspective moments. Like everything is temporary is what this tattoo says. And it's funny because this is a permanent tattoo. And I get that you are like, either maybe you're going to be faced with like, you know, you might be thinking a lot about death or disease or just life and how fragile it is, but how we all just don't treat it like it's fragile, you know, where some of us live pretty hard. So I get that you even might have had to separate away from family or people that go too hard. So let's see, pile number 3. Let's get your tarot. You also might be seeing the number 555, or you also might be drawn to the pile number 1 as well. All right. We have the King of Pentacles in the upright, and we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. And I liked how it's split. So I get for you, pile number 3, you're very secure, okay? And it's interesting, like eyes closed and you're both smiling in this picture. It's crazy. So I get that right now you're very content, and the next 48 hours, you're just going to really like sink in to the comfortability you feel with inside yourself. You're going to realize just not like how badass you are, and you're going to see your own sense of worth. And I see that money's coming in. I keep wanting to say reward. So either I see that I just see efforts being rewarded. You even could be getting a reward. And I get out of all the piles, this is slow burn pile, meaning like, yes, 48 hours, some of these things will happen, but it's telling you the long haul is really like that. It's coming up. It's just not right now. But I do see that by you separating away from the 10 of Wands, by this person that overburdened you, by the family that overburdened you, you let this shit go. And it's a good thing you did, because you're more stable than ever. You're eating good, feeling good, and you're confident in what you believe more than ever. We have the sun in the upright, so you could also be a Leo or strong Leo energy. And that's what's, and again, the eyes are closed. It's not saying close your eyes to this situation. But I see that you are looking at life with eyes closed, but your third eye completely open, illuminated. Your inner child is running the show, but not in a negative way. And maybe before you had a inner child that needed love and parenting, and I don't want to say discipline, but they needed guidance, and your idea of love wasn't guiding them. Like, for example, it could be like, oh, I'm feeling sad, so I'm gonna overeat, or it's doing those things, right? And it's not bad, but it's not like, you wouldn't want your child to do that because you love them and you don't want them to be hurt and or hurt themselves. And I see that's what you're doing. It doesn't have to be about eating, but I was just trying to make it relatable. But I see that, I also see for you, pile number 3, you meeting a new acquaintance that could be either a Pisces, Aquarius, or a Leo, even a Virgo. But I am seeing that, yeah, like the more you look at life with your third eye, without all the hate, the judgment. I'm not saying you were hateful or judgmental, but I get that you were around people that were really heavy and they made you put on glasses that were also really heavy. You took them off, you're letting your physical eyes rest, and you are truly letting life inspire you, and you're awakened. The Lovers in the upright. And that's so awesome. I get, like, you're single. It's not even about another person. I do see someone else coming into your life, and that is going to take longer than 48 hours. But what I'm seeing is you're falling in love with yourself truly, pile number 3. And you're not just falling in love with yourself, you're showing yourself that you love yourself by investing in things, by sticking to routines and schedules, by making tough decisions, but the right decisions for you. That's what you're doing, pile number 3. And that's what Spirit, God, the universe wants you to know in this next 48 hours. I get that you're going to find a lot of peace within inside yourself. You're going to feel energized and happy. And I also see you having a little treat. Like I said, froyo, water ice, Dairy Queen. And I also see you just embarking on like innocent happiness, like a childlike happiness. So you could just be doing activities like sidewalk chalk or buying a jump rope. And we have the 8 of Swords. You freed yourself, pile number 3. I get that you're a very eclectic group. You're not like the corporate type. You know, you're not Metallica, you're Megadeth. You aren't there for, like, yes, you want to be successful, but you want to be successful on your terms, on your own right. And you have that right, and you should. I hope that helped, pile number 3. Until next time, love you. Toodles.